Today's tutorial is going to be the Gianna die number 402-5, and I'm going to be using the bunny ear, which is die number 866. Both of these dies are from Treto.com. So let's get started. Gianna is a bigger die, so you're going to need the Sizzix Big Shot Plus. Let's put our self-healing mat in the bottom. Put this on here. So we're doing a bunny bow. Put this one here. This is the wraparound piece. And then we have this pretty like pink fuzzy one for this loop right here. We're going to cover it up and roll it through our Sizzix Big Shot Plus with right here. This one is the one that is 9 inches in width. And this is what cuts it out for us. So here everything is cut out. We have our first one, our second one, and our wraparound piece. Okay, let's go on to our second half of the die, which is the loop and our tails. I like using 2 tails, and it has an extra long center strip, which I love. So this is going to be white glitter, and for the tails I'm going to use a purple and I'm going to use white, and I'm going to stack it. Normally I don't, but I'm going to stack it today. There goes our second part of the die. So when you order the Gianna in 5-inch full cuts, you'll get 2 dies because it is a bigger bow. Okay. This cuts out our 2 tails, and then we have our loop. Next we're going to do our little bunny ears. So for the bunny ears, we're using die number 866. Looks like this. So I'm using that pink fuzzy one again with the white. So I'm going to do this one white, this one pink and fuzzy. I'm going to do it one at a time. Actually, you know what? This one's longer. We'll do this one and this one. And we're going to roll it through. Okay. So you have this one, and then we got this one. So it'll go like this. A little bunny ear. Let's cut the next one. We'll do this one and this one. And we'll roll it through. So the bunny ear die has lots of options depending on how long you want it. So you have lots of different sizes to choose what the exact size of bunny ear that you need. So this is really cool. I like that. Okay, so now that we have everything cut out, let's do our bunny ears first. That's the easiest. So I like starting from the top and then figuring where I want it first and then gluing it down. Then I go back in and glue down the rest. And press down. There goes our bunny ear. Let's do the next one. So same thing, we're going to start from the top. We're adding hot glue here. Kind of figuring out where the other one was at, like here. And then we're going to press down. And then we're going to do the rest. And hot glue. And press that down. Okay. So we have our cute little bunny ears. Now let's start making our bow. So I'm going to start from the top. This is our first, let me lower you guys a little bit. We have our bunny ears here. So here's the first layer. So do this one super simple. We're going to add hot glue here, a little strip of hot glue. I'm going to grab these 2 ends and bring it towards the center and press down. Same with the other side. If you guys have any questions about bow making, leave them down below. I do respond to the comments or respond back with a comment or with a video, but I'm here to help y'all. If you're new to this page, I post new tutorials every week using Treto's bow dies. I'm basically here to help you to learn how to make bows. So ask away any questions that you may have. Press down. So here I'm adding a little dab of BSI glue. Since it's faux leather on top of faux leather, I like to using Bob Smith Industry glue. I get that glue off of Amazon. And bring it this way. So this is the first layer. The second layer exactly the same, except this one has it's a fuzzy, it's like a felt texture, so there's no need to use BSI glue. But for faux leather like this one, I like adding BSI glue. Okay, so here's layer 1. Let's do layer 2. Let's heat seal it first. Actually, this one's kind of fuzzy, so we're gonna run our lighter through to get rid of the little fuzziness. Okay, this one over here too. You can see the fuzzies. Okay, that's good enough. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna add a strip of hot glue here. Bring these two this way. Press down. Flip it over. And do the same thing on this side. Strip of hot glue. Bring these two this way. And press down. And then we're going to add hot glue to the tab. Bring it over to the middle. Press down. And I like adding hot glue more down here and then up. So this hot glue is going to go on top of this thing. So it kind of secures it as well. And press down. Okay, so we have layer 1. We have layer 2. This is what we're looking at so far. Layer 1, layer 2. So layer 3 and layer 4 go together. So this one is layer 3 and layer 4. So all we do is add a little bit of hot glue to the middle. Grab our wraparound piece, put that in the middle. We press down. We're looking like this. So now we're gonna flip it over. Add hot glue here. Bring it towards the middle and press down. And this way you kind of follow the L. See how the scallops are all even? That's how we know we go all the way across. Same with this side. We're going to add hot glue. Kind of follow the scallops and press down. Like that. I'm going to add hot glue here and basically glue this one where it lands. We press down. And our next layer. Add hot glue here and just glue it where it lands and press down. So now we're looking like this. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Looking like this, super cute. Now we're doing our tails. So I like using 2 tails. You don't have to use 2 tails, but I'm gonna use 2. So this is how it looked like with 1 tail. But I like doing 2 tails. And since I used white on this one, I should use a different color. I shouldn't use white. Okay, I'm gonna cut out a pink one. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. So I like to use a different color tail. So if my loop is white, this loop, I like to use a different color for these colors will kind of pop. So now I'm gonna figure out, I think I'm gonna have pink in the bottom and then purple on top and see how that looks like. Looks cute. Okay, so this is the way I'm gonna glue it. So I'm gonna add a strip of hot glue diagonally like this, and I kind of match up my corners to make W's to make sure it's all even. So I like making W's on all the corners, and since we put glue diagonally here, we have to glue down these corners. We don't want them flapping, so we're gonna lift it up and add a little bit of hot glue. Make sure it's nice and stuck on there. We're gonna get our lighter again. Make sure to get all the little glue strings and fuzzies away. Okay, so now we can start stacking our bow. So, since this has faux leather in the back, we're gonna use BSI glue. BSI glue. We're gonna add hot glue to the middle. And since pink is on the bottom, we're gonna align it to the pink, not to the purple. So when you put it together, we're aligning it to this pink one right here to make sure it's straight, because purple, as you see, it's diagonal. So we're not aligning it to the purple, we're aligning it to the pink. So we're looking like this. Our next layer is this one. So we're gonna add more BSI glue and some hot glue to the back of this one and stack that on. And then we're doing our next layer. We're gonna add the BSI glue to the faux leather one. going to add hot glue to this one. I'm going to put this one on top. Look how cute. Okay, so this is how we're looking at. Super cute. So now let's do our ears. So I think I'm just going to glue it down like this. I'm doing it behind the second layer. It's going to look like that. So cute. Okay, so since this is faux leather and we have felt backing here, I'm going to add the BSI glue back here. And I'm going to add hot glue behind my ear. And I'm one-handed, y'all. Just throw some hot glue back here. Okay. And then we're going to stick our ear here. I think I like it like that. So there goes our first ear. I'm going to press down. I'm going to do the same thing with our next ear. So I'm going to add our BSI glue back here. I'm going to squeeze out hot glue over here. And then we're going to stick our ear. This one's a little bit harder because we kind of got to match it with the other one, but you do got some time to play with it. Oh, that's pretty easy. Then we're looking like this. Now it's time to choose our center strip. So I think I'm going to go with pink. So I'm going to get my pink here, grab my scissors, and then cut a strip. Then I'm going to, before I put it onto the bow, I'm going to make sure to get rid of the fuzzies first. And then we're going to glue it to the back. This is a bigger bow, so we're going to use an 80mm alligator clip. So I'm going to add hot glue back here. Grab our center strip, glue that down. And then same thing here, we're going to add hot glue to the edges. And since the middle is faux leather, I'm going to use some BSI glue for the middle. Then wrap this all the way around. Make sure it's snug. I'm kind of like rubbing it to make sure the glue gets stuck on it. Go towards the back. We're going to cut off what we don't need. Like that. So here's how she's looking. So now let's get our alligator clip. This is the 80mm. I get my alligator clips from Treto.com as well. They're nice and reinforced. Add plenty of hot glue. I'm going to stick this back here. And then we're going to hold down for a couple seconds. Make sure it's nice and stuck on there. I'm going to open up my alligator clip. Make sure this one doesn't cover up the teeth. It does not. So we're going to add hot glue here. Open up our alligator clip, put that in the middle. Press down again. And get my X-Acto ready because I'm going to need that. I'm going to add hot glue here. And then bring our 1/4 inch Grogan ribbon towards the middle. And then we're going to rub it to make sure it was nice and stuck on there. And I got a little bit of glue here. Let's take that off. Okay, look how cute. So this one is the Gianna in 5 inches with the bunny ears, which means multiple sizes. You could choose what size is perfect for your bow. And the Gianna is 2 different dies. Well, it's 2 dies in one. It is this one, the die number 402-5. So you get this one and this one when you order it. And it's amazing. Makes making over the top bows super easy. And those are the dies I use to create this amazing bow. Follow for more tutorials.